lot of people are like, I just want to live for right now.
Yeah, I get that.
You know what I mean? Because what if something happened to me tomorrow? You know what I
get
mean?
that.
So like, so it's like, well, what if something don't happen to you tomorrow?
Right.
At least you have the money to, really enjoy yourself.
I mean,
you have to sit down and you have to retire. All right. So you are either looking online or listening to the Carver Ave Chronicles podcast with Tone and Trae. What's going on, sis? It's been a minute.
Nothing. What's going on, big bro? Nothing.
And listen, it's
busy.
I was going to say they call it that busy season. It's a busy season right now. A lot going on. We're pushing close to the election.
Yeah.
Diddy stuff still coming out.
Right.
What else? The port strike just ended, so everybody can return the toilet paper and paper towels that they've, racked up on, along with bottled water.
That don't even come off that port.
Right. Yeah. But at the end of the day, but you got to think about it.
It's a scare. I know it's.
It's a scare tactic, but then when you think about COVID and how that disrupted everything.
Right. So I get it.
People are just being cautious. It's like, okay, well, you know what? I ain't got time to just sit here and be, trying to scrape and scrounge for a piece of toilet paper.
I did it too. I did it too to go ahead and tell me, he was like, ain't no toilet paper coming out. I said, well, I didn't know. And I'm just making sure, I get some. Because, the shelves are empty, so.
Yeah, it was wild. It wasn't like that here, but I went ahead and racked up anyway. You know what I mean? I was like, just in case.
Anyway, so.
Let me get some bottled water. You just never know. Well, the bottled water is good because I'm not sure if you knew it or not, but from that last hurricane, Helene or whatever, they were saying that the water's tainted.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so I'm not sure if you knew that or not. So they're saying, don't drink the water. Obviously we gotta use the water to an extent, but they're really stressing to boil the water first if you were to use it because that storm really destroyed some of the water systems.
Wow.
So yeah,
I thought about that too. So
it's tough. I mean, right now there's a lot going on. A lot of people are stressed out. A lot of people are stressed out.
Sure. Of course.
And we've had these discussions before. I mean, a lot of people are stressing the election because they feel like, depending on who's in there, the country's going to go one way or the other. And,
right.
Again, the port strike and just different things going on with the economy in general. People are really stressed.
Right.
So, obviously, we're fortunate we're able to work and make, a living, but talk about, what you might experience and what you might see, especially in that Danville community, how bad it might be right now for them, especially if we get close to the holiday time.
See, I'm not really familiar with what was. To be honest with you, I don't really mix and mingle in the community. only when we do outreach programs. What?
Okay, so how do you do your outreach program?
Well, we haven't been doing them for a while. The last one we did was a couple of months back. We really have been doing it for a while. I mean, pretty much a lot of churches around here are doing it. So, for the holiday season, let me just base it on from what I hear from our members. I really do feel like it's going to be tough for them because their electric bill be so high. It's almost like a house payment. An apartment payment.
Oh, yeah. That's the same thing. Even back, when I was at VA, I'm not sure who does the power there in Danville, but AEP, they do it back in Roanoke and that general area. But you talking the bills pretty much they triple.
Yeah. So to hear from people that I fellowship with, it's gonna be a bit tough. It's gonna be a little bit tough, So I have a few now that are searching for better jobs, you know, so they could be able to sustain. They want a new place of living, which of course the cost of living has went up because of the casino, you know. So
Right.
in for this season, for those that are middle and low class in that particular area, you know, if you don't have your ducks in a row, I really do believe it's going to be tough.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure. Yeah,
Hmm.
I think anywhere anymore, just like literally, you lose $100 out of your paycheck. I mean
Right.
that pretty much almost puts you on the street.
It does.
That's how serious it is right
That's how I
now.
look at it too. You're welcome. You
Yeah, like literally $100
look
can
at
make
it.
or break you been on the street right now, and it's kind of
Right.
wild. I mean, they were talking about I want to say if you're not making like 60K a year, they're
Uh-huh.
saying even at 60K a year,
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
$30 an hour roughly,
Yep.
that still ain't enough.
Hmm.
And if I can be honest with you, it's not.
No.
Not if, for example, you got to deal with childcare,
Right. Right.
after any kind of after school program, we got to pay for it.
Right.
Anything to deal with, like, a child in general is going to run you a whole lot more. As
Right.
far as clothing, obviously food
Right.
is up. I mean,
Yep.
it's crazy.
Shoes is expensive for those who
Yeah.
like to keep up with the name brand stuff.
Well,
Because I
right,
hear
right, right. Yeah,
about
yeah,
that. I
yeah.
hear about that too. You know, mothers who have multiple children, how high
Hmm.
their shoe payment is for their children.
Yeah. I mean, if you don't want Walmart brand or
Right. I know. That's why I said to those who like to keep up with.
whatever, like, yeah, you're gonna
Yeah.
pay. You're
Yeah.
gonna pay.
You are okay. Yeah.
Mhm. It's easy nowadays. It's easy to sit back and spend $100. I mean, just on a basic pair of Nikes or Adidas or something.
Yeah.
It's easy to spend $100 on something basic.
Right.
You want something nice, now you're talking 200-300
Oh yeah.
for a pair of shoes. It's like, man,
Right.
come on.
Right.
People do it.
They do.
People
They
do it.
do. You know.
They do it.
You
So
know, so that's why but with me, this is why because we have someone that's in you know in limbo with that right now, but they can't even afford. I'm not gonna say they can't afford to get a pair of shoes. They can, but it's because the choice of shoes that they want. So
mhm.
my thing is we have to get out of that keeping up with the Joneses stuff. You know what I'm saying? If you don't have it, you don't have it. So we need
Right.
to learn how to stop living above our means.
Yeah.
We really do. I mean, you know, I mean, and we have to teach our children if they're at that age, you know, to learn how to love who they are, you know, and love what's provided for them,
Yeah.
you know, and not look at what the other person has, you know what I'm saying? And think that,
But
you know, what? Go ahead.
yeah, no, I like that. I like that because I mean that can go for adults too, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Being happy with who you are. There are so
Yeah.
many people out here chasing something,
Right.
and to them, that's what's going to make them feel whole. They're
Yeah.
going to
Yeah.
they're going to feel good. They're going to feel whole because, oh, girl, I'm taking this Wegovy shot, and I'm about ready to drop 80 pounds, and it's like,
Right.
yo, but the side effects from some of that stuff,
Yeah. Yeah.
any potential damage you may be doing for because you putting these chemicals in your body, like
Right. Right. Right.
it
Right.
ain't thought about. Like,
Right. And that's
you
true.
know,
That's true. You know, and I mean, and
so
I get it because I'm at a size where I don't want to be, but I'm not going to do all of that to hurry up and, you know, and get to the size that I desire to be. I have to learn how to discipline myself,
right.
you know, because that's pretty much the whole problem. That at the same time, you have to look at the genes and the genetics in your family, you know.
Yeah.
So now my thing is, you know, I just want to make sure I'm at a healthy weight.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, but the thing is that you could be overweight and healthy.
Yeah, I know that too. I know that too. But for
Yeah.
those who desire to want to lose weight, because I'm not gonna say I do want, I am healthy with my weight size. I just need to lose weight
Right,
because
of
I
course. Yeah,
want to
yeah,
lose
yeah.
weight. I'm not used to
Yeah.
carrying this size weight, you know.
Right, right,
So
right.
that's why I'm not even in. I mean, I'm in a hurry of doing it, but I'm not in a hurry of doing it because as long as my doctors, you know, are good with it, they don't see nothing wrong with it, but I do because I'm not used to it. So I mean, I say I get it, you know. However, at the same time, you know, when you look at body mass, you know, I
Right,
want
right,
to make
right. Yeah,
sure I'm
yeah,
at
yeah.
the right
BMI,
body.
yeah, obviously.
Yeah. So therefore, I can be able to do more. Take the load off my back. But I want to also add this too when it comes down to, our appearance and how we view ourselves. Even when you don't have, because I'm the type, I love to look nice. However, I'm not going to sit here and get in debt to look nice, because I'm like, the clothes don't make me, I make the clothes.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
Right? Yeah. No, I get it.
I don't want to feel like I have to get this particular dress just so I can look good. No, I want to be able to make whatever I put on. But yeah. I'm just saying, I'm just, I'm in a space where, like I said, with the way times are, I don't know if Pops talked to you about it, but like he always share with me, we're gonna have to come together and and unify when it comes down to this living stuff, or be because we're not a community. If we think about it, back in the day we had a village. Mm-hmm. Nowadays it's all it's to each his own. Mm-hmm. So if you're in that category, what are you going to do? Because I'm not going to sit here and stress about what I can't do. And that's what I try to teach other women. If you don't have it, you do not have it. Just do what you can.
Yep. And that's how I've been operating like that for years.
Yeah.
Like people be like they look at me, I'm 47. They be like, you ain't got no grades? Nah.
Right, me neither.
I ain't stressing nothing. Like, don't get me wrong, I got issues like the next man or woman.
Yeah, of course.
I'm not gonna sit here and if I can't change it,
yeah, right.
I'm just gonna work with what I got and just try to make it work. It just is what it is.
Right. I mean, I've been there, done that. Like I said, I didn't have stress, but I had to learn early in life. I can't change nobody. And if I want to change my situation, get you a better job, Jermaine. Go back to school. Yeah. So I just begin to think of different things I could do to better myself, to obtain what I want. But I'm not going to sit here and allow what I do not have to stress me. I go back to, the scriptures, where it talks about, oh my gosh. Go ahead. I'm gonna get my thoughts together. Go ahead. Oh my God, because I quote it all the time. And that's what keeps me together. Hold on, I'm gonna look for it. Go ahead.
You good. But no, I mean, I think the problem with me is that sometimes I might be too simple to a fault. Like, I'm not gonna spend a whole bunch of money on clothes or anything like that. I know a lot of people, they gotta have an outfit for each day and shoes to match and jewelry. Like I'm just not like that. Every time there's an event going on, I gotta go buy a fresh outfit. Like, no, it's just not happening.
Oh, it's about being content.
And we had this. Oh, that was the scripture about, or what are we talking
about? Being content. Yeah. Okay. There we go. But go ahead.
No, I want to hear the scripture real quick. What does it say?
All right. Hold on. All right. And in Philippians 4:11-13, Paul says that he has learned to be content in any situations and that he can do anything through God, which gives him strength. And I use that to, for whatever situation that I'm in. I have to learn how to be content with what I have, and through him, I can, I can get the strength that I need even when I'm down. And I know I want better, but anywho, that's what I use. I just speak to myself to soothe me down, and I did that even with my children, and I thank God for them because now they do whatever they want. But then I have some who really don't even who still dress nice, but they don't care. Mm-hmm. They care, but they don't care if that makes sense. They still want to live a decent life, but they don't allow it. What I have, a few of them do allow it to be their focus. I'm not gonna say I don't.
Right? Yeah. No, I get it. I mean,
overall, they are content with what they have.
I mean, like I tell my son, his mama got him on the Jordans and the nice clothing.
Yeah, and that's my husband. That's my husband. Yeah,
and that's fine. I mean, like I told her, I said, you're going to create a monster,
right?
And she did. Now that he's older, he's working on his own. He realizes that I can't do like I did when I was younger. I mean, he can. I mean, if he wants to.
Yeah.
But he realizes that I gotta make sure I keep a roof over my head. I gotta make sure I'm helping
Mm-hmm.
out with the bills or whatever the case
Right.
is. So I can't go out here and splurge like that.
Right.
So but I think a lot of times people are willing to take on that stress
Mm-hmm.
because they want that nice house. They want that
Right,
Tesla.
right, right. I was
You
saying
know what
because
I
I
mean?
did that. I get it. I did that.
Yeah.
Cause I sacrificed myself so my kids can have a better life. Because I knew what income I was coming in, and I was trusting in God and doing the process. So yes, I was being content, and I was denying myself. But to me, it wasn't about denying myself. I was trusting God throughout the process. And now my kids, they'll tell me stuff like, "Mom, we live like we was, rich folks." You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But they have a different term for. I can't remember how they say it, but it's because I want you to live a better life, but I want you to also have an understanding at the same time that we have to also trust God through the process, even when we have difficult times. Don't
Of
get
course.
upset,
Are you
but
saying the word bougie maybe?
no, they didn't say bougie, but they do call us that though. Now me, and now that they do call me my girls bougie. They say when we went that I heard that term here, and I was kind of put back by that because I don't consider myself as bougie. But when I moved here, I was called that. I was literally called bougie.
I'm, and to an
I
extent,
don't
I'm
see
called that
that.
too. I'm called that too. But here's the thing. Here's the reason why I think that I'm called that. Because I'm very particular about stuff.
Right, right, right. That's me too. Yeah,
You know what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah,
Not saying I'm like picky, because at the
yeah.
end of the day, like I know where I came from, and like I know
Right,
I'm doing
right,
better than
right,
where I
right,
came from. But I am kind of particular about some
right,
things.
right, right,
So
right,
because of
right.
that, oh, you
Yeah,
just bougie? No, not really. 'Cause
yeah.
I'm a real simple cat. Like seriously, I am.
Yeah, yeah. I don't see myself as being
So
bougie.
when it comes to food or certain things, like
Right. I want what I
kind of
want.
particular. Yeah, I'm kind of
And if
particular.
I
So,
have choices, I'm going to take my choices. I mean, if I don't have a choice, that's a different option. But that's why I say I don't consider myself as bougie. But if I have options, I'm going to weigh out my options. I'm not going to be just settling, you know.
well, right, yeah,
But in their mind, you just straight bougie because I do a lot of different. I do, yeah. I even have some to tell me, they be like, "Well, what color are you?"
Lord have mercy.
I get that too.
Lord,
I get a lot of stuff, man. And like but this is my comeback. I'm learning me, and I'm learning how to be me. So I'm not gonna be nobody else. I don't want to be how I was brought up or raised or anything of that nature. But the things that I was taught, of course, I'm allowed that to nurture me. I'm allowed it to, build me and give me structure and this, that, or the third. However, I don't see what you see, and then I'm just saying, I'm just gonna say what I say. I look at, I just look at your view of life, and I understand why you view life the way you do. But don't judge me according to how I view life, because we all came up from different paths.
yeah, yeah,
So
yeah. That's the biggest thing. But yeah, I mean, a lot of people, they put themselves in stressful situations,
yeah, yeah.
um, and man, I'm telling you, it's tough. It is
It
so
is.
tough. Um, some people are in a situation where you're paycheck to paycheck and you're in the negative,
Right,
so you can't even save a penny
right,
because you're in the negative.
right.
I seen a thing on social media said that they can't even borrow from, what is it? They can't rob
Rob Peter
Peter and
Pay
pay
Paul.
Paul, something like that.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
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 because Peter ain't got it, something like that.
right. I mean, it's not funny because it's true. It's so true. It's so true
It
though.
is, man.
you know, because that's where we're at.
Something else that I see, like I say,
Huh?
yeah. Go ahead. What are you gonna say? Go ahead. What
Because
were you
that's
gonna say?
that's where we're at. We're at a place where I actually bought a money. I bought a budget book because I'm like, I have to see where my money's going. And that, to me, that's very important. When you know where your money is going, then then you know who's taking it and
Hmm.
who you're giving it to.
Hmm.
So that's what I did. And I actually bought a savings box. So I don't care if I could save $1 a day. Like I save change all day. you know. But I said I want to go back and rebuild my savings account, you know.
Yeah.
So we have to start somewhere, even if it's with change, you know.
Yeah. No.
Because it can pay a bill, it can put gas in your tank, it can help buy your.
It can. The crazy thing is though.
Start somewhere. That's what it's the tip I want to give. Go ahead.
Yeah. No. Well, go on. Give it again.
No, we have to start somewhere, but first you have to see where you're at.
Oh, right. Okay.
You know, when you said you're robbing people to pay Paul, you know what I'm saying? So we all have extra money somewhere.
Yeah.
Go out to eat, you know what I'm saying? Even if you have to sacrifice getting your nails done. You know, so there are some things we can do, you know, to create a saving.
I mean, you can do your own nails. You can do your own nails, right? I mean, I guess. I mean,
you can do your own. I do my own hair now so I can save money because I'm just gonna keep it real.
You know, it is hot.
It's hot from my pockets right now, you know, and it's how much that I can afford it. I just have other things that I'm working on right now that's more important to me that would take me further in my future.
Yeah.
So it's all about sacrificing.
Yeah. I mean, I started cutting my hair when COVID hit. Everything shut down and COVID hit. I started cutting my own hair. I was like, I don't do anything special anyways. I've always got like an even Steven. I don't do anything special. I don't need a part. I don't need a fade. Like, I don't do any of that. I just need an even Steven. Just cut it off.
Right.
I still to this day will.
Yeah.
I mean, like, cause my thing is that you talking it's $40 to sit down in the chair.
And then I know more. $70.
And then they want a tip.
Yeah. when you getting yours done at 40? My grandson's haircut is $40, between 30 and 40. And the guy that does his hair, he don't charge him anything. But yet to sit in his chair is starting at $70.
Oh yeah.
For a haircut.
Yeah.
And that's the lowest.
Yeah. I mean, some people out here, you know, and you know this, they getting braids or getting certain things done.
Yeah. The longer the hair, the more it's gonna cost.
$100 easy. You step out the house to get that hair done.
Yeah.
$100. Now you throw the nails in there. That's $500 to
right.
depending on you getting both the hands and the toes done. You know what I'm saying? So you're talking just for.
I'm in the wrong business.
Just for hair and nails, you had $300.
Right.
Then you're talking about lashes. Right. Now lashes is another. You know what I'm saying? Like, it can be easy. You know, $300-$400 just to walk out and look good for a couple of days. I mean, it's crazy.
So that's right. I'm like this. I mean. And people, they because I have like a few people that be wanting to get my nails done because they see I don't have it done. I said I used to get them done all the time, you know. But like I told them, I don't get it done by choice. It's not that I can't, and I do appreciate it. I thank you for it, but I'm not gonna keep it up. So you're gonna be wasting a gift card because my thing is, it's not a necessity for me right now. I don't need it. You know, I'm not saying I don't want it, but I don't need it.
Right.
Because our thing is we need to learn how to start saving for, not even saving, we need to start investing and stuff. Do we have insurance policies? You know, do we have a savings plan for when we retire? So those are my focus right now. And that's where I choose to put my money into, you know, stuff that's going to prepare me for my future. I'm not going to say I don't want to look good right now. That's not what I'm saying. But that's what that's why I'm working towards building something. So therefore I can be able to live the life that I want. But I don't want to be phony. I don't want to act like I have something I know I don't have. But go ahead.
Right. Yeah. No, I mean, I get that. And it's tough. I mean, you just
it is tough. It's tough.
You window shop, you're like, oh.
I know. I want that. I wish I had the money for it.
Yeah,
you know, but just understand what headspace it puts you in. So that's why Tremaine doesn't even window shop. I do go out. I'm not gonna say I don't go out. I don't enjoy or whatever. Or let me stop saying I don't window shop. I do window shop, but I have self-control. That's it. Let me stop. But it's now online. I don't go walk in window shop. It's online now.
It's online.
But I do have self-control, and I put it in the cart for later.
Yeah.
Or either I get it. You know, I do treat myself, and that'd be one of my treats that I'll get, you know, when I do treat myself. So
that's why it's called a wish list.
Right. It's called a wish list. I'm not gonna say I don't get what I want, But I use it as a reward for myself because I don't need it right now. I mean, I have stuff here I have never worn before. I even have shoes I've never worn, purses I have never used. So that's why, to me, I don't like to waste a lot of money on stuff like that. Because for one, I don't even really be doing much of anything, So to me, it's just a waste. And I guess because of how we grew up, I don't like to wear good stuff all the time unless I'm doing something, unless I'm going somewhere, because I don't want to mess it up. That's just the mindset that I have. But go ahead.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, my mom says there as well. Like, I want to get to a point where I'm literally putting away like 500 paychecks.
Right. Yes.
Yeah, that's what I want to get. And the plan I have, like, I'm going to start investing in some more equipment.
Yeah.
Just so I can like start doing some video jobs here.
Yeah.
And commanding more for the craft that I love.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I've shorted myself for so long.
Oh yeah.
That I'm due to.
You are due. You've been in this thing too long.
Yeah.
So not even request to not put out a certain amount and not get paid for that.
Yeah. I mean, I see it. Like, especially like this area up here.
Mm-hmm.
They're making bank up here.
Mm-hmm.
They're making it's money up here.
That's good.
It's money up here. Yeah, it's money up
here. Environment is everything. Environment is everything.
It is. I mean, location. Like that's the biggest part. I mean, I've always had to travel anyways, but now I'm in an area where we don't have to travel.
Yeah.
And if I do, it don't have to be far. A couple of hours or something like that. But like, yeah, I'm in a good position where I could probably do something. I just gotta beef my equipment list up a little bit and get back out there. But that will help me to put away a little bit more.
Right. Yeah, and that's to me, that's what we all should do. What gifts and talents do you have to help you make the extra money that you need to be able to save?
Just save, yeah.
To be able to get what you need, to be able to pay bills, to be able to get gas, that's the key to it all.
Yeah, absolutely. So, so I don't know. I mean, but that's the thing. Like going back to earlier, what can you cut out? A lot of people are realizing they're paying too much money in streaming services.
Yeah, that's what greatest. That's why I said right out. I mean, we had to do that. We literally had to do that, and of course we got one child paying for this streaming service. We got one child paying, and we share all of it. We pay for what I'm saying. So therefore we all got to keep paying for the same stuff.
Right. Exactly.
But if you can't afford it and you're not using it, just cut it out. And to me, my husband watches more TV than I do. So I look at too when it comes down to all these streaming services, that's where your time is going.
Yeah.
Into TV. But back to the question that you were saying, how often do you eat out? Look at that. Right. Look at how often do you eat out? Once you pay your necessities, your rent, light, water, blah blah. How much money do you have extra that you can cancel? Like you said, streaming services. Do you really need it right now? Do you?
Yeah.
Well, you can really go online and watch a lot of stuff for free. Go on YouTube and watch movies. I don't know if anybody know that or not. You can watch movies on YouTube. But
they make it hard though. They make it hard because you can only find certain things on certain platforms.
I get it, but that goes.
And yes, you can get a Fire Stick and
I mean, people do that too. Yeah, they do. I can't really speak for others. I guess, like I said, I don't really watch much TV, and then when I do watch it, it's always like the same stuff. I mean, I don't really be caring about all that stuff. I mean, unless somebody bring it to my attention. Because it'll slip my mind. My mind's on other stuff I need to do, But I get it. You have some folks who just love to relax and just watch all that, But my thing is, if that's your choice, then what are you going to do to be able to pay for that bill? That's how I look at it. What are you going to do? What is it you're going to sacrifice then?
A lot of people don't want to sacrifice though.
My point exactly.
But the reason why though, a lot of people are like, I just want to live for right now.
Yeah, I get that.
You know what I mean? Because what if something happened to me tomorrow? You know what I
get
mean?
that.
So like,
Yeah.
so it's like, well, what if something don't happen to you tomorrow?
Right.
At least you have some money to, really enjoy
Yeah,
yourself
I
when it's
mean,
time to sit down and you have to retire,
I get that, but what is my thing is what vision do you have for yourself? It's
Right.
my question. Where do you see yourself? That's but go ahead. Go ahead. Like I said, I
Yeah.
get it because I know some who are like that and they're content with how they're living and their lifestyle, this, that, and the third, and they see nothing wrong with it. And one thing I've learned, if it's not an urgency to you, it's not gonna be one for me.
Mm-mm.
You
A
know.
lot of people will sit stressed out.
I know that's what I see because I know some that are like that.
They will sit in depression
Yeah, I know because
because they have what's familiar to them, and
right,
that
and
to
that's
them is their comfort
right, right,
for that short period of time until it's
right,
time to go
right,
to sleep and wake up and you back in that same stress and that
right,
same mess.
right. But you have to understand, you have to make the change.
Yeah.
How bad do you want? I guess you don't want it bad enough. So that's why I'm learning.
No.
Like I said, if you don't want to cut out McDonald's cause like I said, we had to do that. We used to spend over $200 in eating out a week. Probably more, depending on where we're gonna go.
Wow.
Yes, and I told my husband that is entirely too much money that we are wasting.
Yeah.
I can cook at home.
$800. Yeah, that's a lot.
Yeah,
Wow.
I said that is a lot of money. I said we could
Wow.
literally put that. So we have been doing a whole lot better. Now it's like what, twice a week? I mean, literally, Tony, every morning breakfast, and then if I'm off, you're looking at dinner. Yes. But now, we're doing a whole lot better with it. So you're
Yeah.
looking at probably like 2 days a week, 2 days a
Okay.
week. And then
That
of
ain't
course,
bad. Yeah,
we're saving more.
I've cut back a lot too. For real, for real.
So it's just all about knowing where your money is going, you
Yeah.
know. And I
So,
don't. I mean, I have the average job as everybody else does, but I do a whole lot with my money.
hey, that's good.
You
That's real
know,
good.
if I tell folks how much I make, they will be like, "Are you serious? Are you kidding me?" Yeah. But
Yeah.
I had to learn how to manage my money and take care of my responsibilities first. And then what can I do on the side? Because, to add an extra stream of income. So
Mm-hmm.
therefore I can be able to do the extra stuff that I desire to do. Now my desire is for my my side gig to be my main gig.
Yeah.
But
That's the
that takes
biggest thing. I mean,
yeah.
yeah, that's just the biggest thing. And I'm grateful for the opportunity I'm in right now because
Oh yeah.
I can do both and be fine. So I mean I'm all right. But a lot of people are not in that situation. A lot of people have to work, 8,
Yeah.
10, 12 hours a day and
Right.
working 100, 80 to 100 hours a week or some
Right.
ridiculous amount, 60 hours a week. Like,
Right.
man,
Right.
come on. Like, wow.
Yeah.
So,
And that's what and that's why like I said, I'm in the season of I'm going to get I'm keeping God first. Cause I know without him I can't do nothing. I know he will lead and guide me, and I'm trusting the path that he's taking me to. So therefore I can come off my job. That's my next goal. Because I'm like, Lord, I'm giving these people all these hours.
mm-hmm,
Money
mm-hmm,
ain't add up, you know what I'm saying? And I get it because I'm working for somebody else. And I'm
mm-hmm.
not saying, and it's to each his own. I'm not saying that everybody's called to,
No. Mm-mm.
everybody's not called for that. So I'm not speaking to everybody. I'm just speaking to those that know that they're called for entrepreneurship. So that's
Mm-hmm.
why I say I'm in a space where now I'm asking God, what's next? Because I said this is not it. I
Right.
went backwards, and I
You
know that
did.
wasn't God. That's not him. So, but
Yeah. I mean, but that's the thing. Like, even with me, like, I could have been in a better situation before now,
yeah,
but I let that door close as well.
yeah,
That's why I couldn't let this one close.
oh
I was
yeah,
like, I'd be a fool to let this one close.
right,
I would be a total fool.
right.
I was like, no, it's not happening. And it was the best thing. It's the best thing I've ever done.
Yeah,
Best decision. So I
I'm
mean,
proud of you. That's good
so,
though. You're in a
um,
good place.
oh, absolutely. So, but yeah, I mean, I think I catch up with you real quick, see how you're doing, and see what's going on, and let you know the world's crazy.
Yeah, the world is
going
crazy.
crazy. The world's going crazy right now. I'll be glad when this election is over. That way we can
Oh yeah.
really, I'm not even interested to see what's going to happen after the election. Like I always feel like, for us Black people, we stood at the bottom of the totem pole, so it doesn't matter who.
Right. It doesn't. Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Not saying it don't matter because it does. I get it. It matters for
Yeah.
healthcare. It matters for taxes. It matters for
Right.
certain things. I get all of that, but
I
for the
understand
bottom
what you're
line for
saying.
me, but yeah.
Yeah.
So I'll just be glad for it to be over to people because all this foolishness going on and just blaming politicians that don't have power or whatever. I'm just man, just stop. Control what you can control.
Right.
So, but cool. You got anything else you want to add, or you good?
No, I'm good.
All
Just
right.
good to be back on. Miss you
I
guys.
know
Don't
it's
forget to
tough.
like, comment, and subscribe, though. And I
You
just
heard her.
want to thank our viewers who watch and listen to us each week. We just just want to say thank you for your love and dedication.
Absolutely.
And if there's any topics y'all want to hear from us,
feel
free to reach out.
Leave
Leave it in the comments.
Leave it in the comments. I'm gonna try to make sure I include like some of our branding as far as emails and things like that. If you email us, because definitely appreciate it. We're just getting started. I mean, we're doing this for a little bit, but we're gonna get better, and you guys will be the reason why. So keep getting better and better, and keep going higher and higher. But my name's Tone.
And I'm Trae.
You listen to the Carver Ave Chronicles podcast. Talk to you guys soon.
Peace.